evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Frank Varischetti Field here in Brockway as we get set for tonight's District 8-9 2A semifinal as Central Clarion gets set to take on Perry tonight. And it is the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week here on exploreClarion.com. Mike Kalinowski along with the Governor Bob Dunkle tonight. And we do have Nico Cosma here. We'll be taking care of that camera duty up top. Kevin Comley from SFBN helping us tonight with the engineering duties. So, Bob, we're not going to be yelled at by Tyler, so it should be pretty good tonight.
Well, the good news is we're not going to be abused, and I don't get to abuse him either in regard to the nachos.
All right, so we're in the Kerle Tire Company pregame show here. We do want to thank everybody here at Brockway High School for rolling out the red carpet. That's brought to you by McMillan's Carpet Outlet. Always taking care of us very, very well. They had Kevin all set up, ready to go, so should be a good one here this evening. We'll take a look like we usually do. We'll break here coming up. We'll come back. We'll go inside the game with Brookville equipment. We'll look around the district this week and take a look at the governor's keys to the game. That's all on the way this evening. So we'll take our first time out here tonight. We're going to come back out here to Frank Varischetti Field in Brockway. Get you set up for the game on the way. So here it is, Perry against Central Clarion tonight. It's the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week here on exploreClarion.com.
From custom tees to engraved trophies, All American Custom Apparel and Engraving does it all. Screen printing, embroidery, awards, unique gifts, and more. Almost anything on almost everything, crafted with pride and designed to impress.
Legacy Archery in Brookville is your full-service bow shop, offering an indoor range, techno hunt video system, custom strings, and over 150 bows and crossbows and camo in stock. Whether you're new to archery or prepping for hunting season, Legacy has the gear and know-how to sharpen your skills. If your truck's down, your business is too. Bauer Truck Repair gets you back on the road fast with expert service and 24/7 roadside assistance. Call 814-226-6023 or visit BauerTruckRepair.com. PA Mushroom Company, home of Forager's Kitchen, right on Route 66 in Lucinda. All season long, score big with their touchdown special. Any one-topping pizza, just $9.99. Pick one up and take it to the game. Forager's Kitchen, Route 66, Lucinda, PA.
World-class transportation manufacturer Brookville Equipment is hiring night shift welders with a 12% pay differential. Monday through Thursday, lay out, assemble, and repair an array of projects using state-of-the-art welding technology, paid time off, and generous benefits. Join Brookville Equipment's dedicated team as a night shift welder. Use your skills and turn those blueprints into an American-made product. Apply online today.
For over 55 years, Parker Furniture has brought comfort and style to homes with quality you can trust. Family owned and proudly serving Northwestern Pennsylvania, visit them at 2683 State Route 257. Parker Furniture, where your home begins.
And welcome back here to the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week here on exploreClarion.com. We're in the Kerle Tire pregame show. And tonight, Perry Academy here to take on Central Clarion this evening. And again, thanks to all the folks here at Brockway. And going to look at Brookville Equipment's inside the game. Bob, we'll look at both teams as we go through here in this segment. And Perry coming in, they're only 1-7, but they decided to jump in this 8-9 semifinal to take on Central Clarion. Kind of unusual with a team with that record.
It is a little unusual side, but, you know, I suspect a lot of that goes back. Look, it's an opportunity to put the uniform on one more time, you know, have a chance to have a little bit of fun, get out of town, if you will, a little bit, as they had to travel about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, actually, north of Pittsburgh. So it'll be certainly a change of pace for him, and obviously it's someone that you haven't hit before, so that's kind of exciting too. Sometimes the coach will do that too, thinking ahead, looking ahead to next year, saying, hey, let's give him a taste of the playoffs this year, build upon it for next year.
Yeah, numbers too. You look out on that team out there, certainly not large numbers for Perry. But they'll come in. Starting quarterback is Chaz Jackson. He can run, he can throw, and do some things. So we'll see what this team can do. Just that one win, though. Still, but you can never take a team lightly when you get to this point of the year, because certainly anything can happen.
No, there's a reason why you go ahead and you play the games, and I think the big key is you don't want to look past. Not that this is per se a typical type of trap game potentially, but regardless, you don't want to take anything for granted. You don't want to assume anything. You don't want to risk injury. You can't think about the injury part of it. You just got to go out and play, because if you start thinking about the injuries, that's whenever they occur.
And when we take a look at Central Clarion here, the Wildcats, of course, we're very familiar with coming in. Tonight they are going to be without the services of a couple of guys, one most notably in Burford. So will it affect them a lot tonight? Depends to see. But without him on the field, though, it does take away an element that you have.
It does, but I think, again, you saw last week it was complementary football. In other words, they adjusted the offense based upon the personnel they had, did a great job against Butler, and looked very efficient. Burford does bring that element of the speed, but look, there are bigger things ahead. So I think, one of the things they're going to look forward to is next week's action. Not that they're looking past this week yet, but I think that's certainly part of the game plan. And obviously, if a player's not ready to go, Coach Eggleton and his staff are not going to put him out on the field.
Yeah, and one thing last week we saw them do much more efficiently as well was the ability to run the football. And we know they've been really focusing a little bit more on that. And you've got with Rex in the backfield and Heineman too. He's also been able to carry the ball a little bit more, doing a nice job, really coming into his own, a quarterback here for the Wildcats.
He has, and it's been a case of growing as the season has went on. People tend to forget he is just a sophomore quarterback, and he has grown and evolved as the team has throughout the season. I think I know certainly that everybody is proud of the growth rate that he's had, and it's really coming out party, so to speak, was that Du Bois game on Thursday that I happened to have with Dave Cadis, and pretty exciting, electrifying game for him, and of course continued that same trend last week.
All right, so we're going to take another time out here. We'll be back out here to Brockway. We're going to take a look at some of the other games going on. We have another game here on Explore Clarion for you as well. That'll be coming up too. We'll go around the district this week. That's all on the way. It is Perry Academy here against Central Clarion. We're at Varischetti Field in Brockway tonight, and it is the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
At the Carpet Barn in Clarion, flooring is anything but boring. We handle everything, from expert installation to full removal and cleanup, with precision, care, and commitment to quality. Visit our showroom and find flooring that works as hard as you do. The Carpet Barn, where style meets service.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. Shopteamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Fowler's Furniture just got better with fresh new styles from Best Home Furnishings. Refresh your home with new chairs that allow you to select your fabric your way. Select stylish, best-selling furniture and upgrade your comfort with power. And pieces that are both pet and kid-friendly. Relax in a new recliner in sizes and styles to fit everyone and every decor to meet your family's unique needs. Shop these new styles now before they're gone, only at Fowler's Furniture.
And welcome back here to Brockway. It is the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week here on exploreClarion. Perry Academy here against Central Clarion. Mike Kalinowski along with the Governor, Bob Dunkle, to my right, to my left. It is Kevin Comley, and up on top of the stadium, Nico Cosma taking care of those camera duties tonight. Let's take a look at the Land Pro around District 9 this week. The other game here on exploreClarion going on. We got the two Daves over there, Dave Cadis, Dave Constantino, as Cameron County comes to Union AC Valley. Cameron at 6-4, Union AC Valley at 9-1. Boy, I'll tell you what, Union AC Valley certainly having a fantastic season. They look to continue that with that game tonight.
Yeah, that was a game really we were all looking forward to, that matchup. We anticipated a lot of excitement over in that Reimersburg community. Of course, what's great is the community has responded so positive to these student athletes, and it seemed to be a great bunch of kids, and everybody's having fun.
Sure, our other game too, Ridgeway is down at Red Bank Valley, 5-5 Ridgeway at Red Bank Valley. Red Bank Valley is a team, they've kind of transformed themselves as the years gone on. They really have gone to that running attack, and it's certainly proven to be very effective for them.
Yeah, they have, and of course, what's going to be really a big factor in that football game is the field conditions. I live obviously in the Bethlehem area, and Nico and I on our way up to the ball game took a look at the field, and it's not in as bad a shape as what I thought it could be based upon the rain, but then again, no one's played on it either, so time will tell.
Is it as bad as Heinz Field?
It's not that bad.
So it's almost perfect then.
Well, there's no sand laying on it. Let's put it that way.
There you go. And then we also have Kane and Keystone. Keystone goes up to Kane in that one. Todd Smith and his crew trying to keep their season alive here in those 1A playoffs.
Yeah, they're a dangerous team. I don't think really much of anybody in that field wants to go against them because their team has the ability to put some points up on the board.
All right, so those are some of the other games we're looking at tonight, and we'll keep you updated on those. And while we continue here, why don't we jump right into the Governor's Keys to the Game. That's brought to you by Fowler's Furniture. And, well, Bob, when you look here at the contest tonight, two teams, one coming in with a 1-7 record, Central Clarion at 6-4. What do you expect? What does each team need to do to come out with a win?
Well, I think for Perry in this one, obviously, the big thing is, number one, shake off the effects of the long bus ride. They're not used to this. This is a tremendously long bus ride for them, so you want to get that out of the way. And again, easier said than done. We're used to it. It's very common as far as that goes, but they're not into these long trips like this, so they got to shake that effect off. Number two, I think they want to control the tempo of the ball game. I think it's important for them to slow things down as much as they possibly can. And again, that's easier said than done, but the more minutes they can take off the clock without Central Clarion touching the football, the better it's going to be for them. I think it's also important their offensive and defensive lines must play at a high level tonight, because if they don't, they're going to be in big trouble. We know that Central Clarion is a very strong offensive and defensive line, and they can make a lot of noise in that regard. And, of course, special teams is always a factor. Anytime you play Central Clarion, there is a strong emphasis on special teams, be it the return game or the blocking game. You got to have your head on a swivel and be ready, because big plays can happen. You also need to figure a way to try and neutralize this offense a little bit. And of course, Ethan Rex is one of those guys you're going to have to focus upon. Again, I always tell people you should never go into a game plan saying we're going to shut down player X. You should go in and say we're going to try and keep player X in check. And that's, I think, going to be one of the big keys. And for Central Clarion, look, don't change anything. You've done a lot of very positive things as the season has unfolded. You've got guys playing the right way. Don't look past this game. Come out, play strong, start strong, stay strong, and finish strong. That's the big key. You want to go 4 full quarters in this one. If you're in a position to rotate some of those younger personnel in, get them in. If you're chasing a little bit bigger prize, if you will, again, looking ahead to that potential matchup to Karn City, that rematch is what you wanted when you came up short in that ball game. So I think, the big key too is the defensive line. That defensive line, if those guys can come up big, it will be a long night, this Perry squad. I don't think they're really used to seeing this style of play that they're going to see. out of Central Clarion. And, of course, again, get your playmakers involved in the offense early. We talked a little bit off the air. Moravitz is one of those guys as the season's unfolded. He's been an electrifying player. We all know that Rex is going to be there. We know Hyman's going to make a number of big plays. We do know that Burford will not be in the lineup tonight. So going to change the offense a little wee bit. But, again, they dealt with that last week. I think last week was a great tune-up game for them coming into the playoffs.
All right, great job there, Governor, as always. That's Faller's Furniture Governor's keys to the game, and we're going to take another time out here. We're going to come back out, we'll look at the field conditions, the weather forecast, and talk a little bit about some advantages here up at Varischetti Field. We'll have all that on the way here as the pregame show continues. Tonight, it is the District 8-9 2A semifinal as Perry Academy is here to take on Central Clarion from Brockway, and you're watching the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Fisher & Father Auto Parts, your locally owned Napa Auto Parts in Cranberry, Knox, Clarion, and New Bethlehem wants to extend a special message. Wishing all athletes a safe and healthy season. Good luck to all the teams.
For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters, and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
Just like your favorite team needs a solid game plan, you need a financial strategy for victory. Our advisors are fiduciaries, always acting in your best interest. That means transparent, tax-smart investing to maximize your wealth. Don't just play the game, win your financial future. Visit us at Gorley Financial, your trusted financial advisor. Gorley Financial is a proud sponsor of local youth events. Visit GorleyFinancial.com for more information.
And welcome back again to Brockway here in the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week. It is the Kerle Tire Company pregame show. As Perry Academy here to take on Central Clarion tonight in the 2A District 8-9 semifinal. Time to take a look at the Cousin Basil's restaurant field conditions. And Bob, of course, with the artificial turf here, we have had some wet weather, but turf is in great shape as always. And this is, one of those places too. One of the earlier places that got turf around the area. And they have updated it over the last couple of years. Beautiful facility.
Yeah, fantastic facility, outstanding press box. The only thing is, the wind's a little strong. How strong is it? It is so strong that it blew the bucket that holds the 50-50 tickets over.
Yep.
In 40 years of doing this, almost 40 years of announcing, it's the first time I can remember that happening. It's crazy.
Well, what they should do is just see whatever tickets left. That's the winner, right?
Whichever one didn't blow away. It would be Pat Gales.
It probably would be, too. So there you go. There's your field conditions. And then the game forecast tonight. It is going to be breezy tonight. They do expect wind gusts 20-25 miles an hour at times. Should dissipate, though, as the night goes on. Temperature will get down into the upper 30s as we go through the ball game tonight as well. So may see a shower still in that forecast, but, shouldn't be too awful bad. At least for Kevin here. He's got to go from here. He came from Philly this morning, near Philly. He's got to go back over toward Kutztown for tomorrow. He has a game tomorrow, so no snow, which is he's really happy to know, especially in this neck of the woods.
Certainly
he's
positive. Now Nico, our cameraman, Nico Cosma, is a little disappointed. He was hoping it'd be like 15 degrees out and it'd be a bitter night, great night that he could tell people stories 20 years from now.
Well, that's Nico. That's how he is. All right, we'll take another time out. We'll be back out here. We get to set up team introductions. We'll have the anthem, all that on the way here from Varischetti Field in Brockway. Tonight it's Perry Academy against Central Clarion. It is the District 9, 8-9 semifinal. And it's all right here on the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda. Looking for a dentist who truly cares? At Rooted Dental, Dr. Mealy combines expert care with hometown heart. From cleanings to confident smiles, your family's comfort is our priority. Rooted Dental, where healthy smiles begin, on Main Street in Knox.
Showcase Homes in Shippenville offers modular and manufactured homes with over 240 customizable floor plans. Tour 8 display models on site, ready for immediate delivery. From permits to porches, we handle it all, from start to finish.
Top Tier Federal Credit Union is rated #1 in Pennsylvania for the benefits provided to our members. Whether you're saving for tomorrow or building something big, we're with you every step of the way. Top Tier Federal Credit Union, everything banking should be.
All right, back here at Varischetti Field at Brockway. It is Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week here on Explore Clarion. And Perry Academy here coming up from Pittsburgh at 1-7 of the season, taking on Central Clarion, the Wildcats at 6-4. As we get set for this one, we are in the Kerle Tire Company pregame show. I want to thank a lot of sponsors, too. We have a lot to get in here. I do want to thank Sailor Construction and Concrete for all your new build, home improvement, and concrete projects. Give them a call at 814-319-4119. Remax Missy Roop Team. Nobody will work harder to sell your property. Also, how about Bid Runner? You know, if you get those bids on MacBid, they'll run and get it for you. That's right. Pick up local. Save big. Your Clarion MacBid location. Picking up in Butler, Pittsburgh Mills, and now Monroeville. How about the New Bethlehem Moose Lodge, number 366? Stop by for great food, great atmosphere, live entertainment, and high school sports live streams all right there at the New Bethlehem Moose Lodge. Shirey Overhead Doors, offering top-quality garage doors, entryways, windows, and more. Chronospan, the world's #1 supplier of wood panel products. You know what, Bob? They're hiring. If you call Ian at 227-7625, that's 227-7625, might have a job for you.
Well, so far I'm in luck. I don't need one yet.
Well, keep that number because Brock's been dialing it. They keep denying his number, but he's trying. How about Farmers Mutual of Marlborough, bringing local expertise and reliable protection to the communities they proudly serve? Educating, serving, and protecting our community. Re-elect Sean Zerfos for Clarion County Sheriff. And how about the Mending Hope Equine Rescue, 337 Town Line Road in Fairmount City. They don't just rescue horses. They offer 2 programs to the community using rescue horses, Horses and Heroes for Veterans, and Healing Hooves, a program where we visit medical facilities. And you know what, Bob? Season's not over yet if you like your ice cream. And I know you like your ice cream. Get ready for a treat when you visit the Strawberry Delight over in Knox. They are open until November the 16th this year.
Nice.
There you go. So I can see you and maybe Laura getting in the car taking a ride.
Perhaps.
Okay. I'm trying to just talk you into it, get you over there. Whether your truck needs a simple oil change or complete rebuild, how about Bauer Truck Repair? You know what? They can do the job, Bauer Truck Repair. And Blended Nutrition, located in Clarion. Trinity Point Church of God, 180 West Trinity Drive in Clarion. Sunday school at 9 a.m. for all ages. Church service begins at 10 a.m. And now we have our national anthem here as we thank those sponsors. We're going to turn it over, and here's the national anthem from Brockway. The national anthem here at Varischetti Field in Brockway. Nice job by the band taking care of that. And we're just moments away from the start of this one. We'll have the coin toss here coming up. And
already
more.
done, big boy.
Oh,
it's
ready?
already happened. Yep. Perry is going to receive.
All right. I was reading all those great sponsors. Good job, Governor. So that'll wrap up the Kerle Tire pregame show here. And we do want to let you know, too, that All-American Awards and Engraving reminds you to check out this week's Soldier Spotlight on all of our Explorer websites. And we're getting set for the Legacy Archery kickoff here on exploreClarion. The 8-9 semifinal. Who will win? We'll take on Carn City next week in the 8-9 championship.
Yeah, again, always a little bit of a challenge when you're facing a team that you haven't had a lot of game tape on. It's been off a while. You don't know what adjustments they may or may not have made, and certainly what's up their sleeve a little bit. And maybe one of these scenarios where, look, they might go to page 35 instantly in the playbook.
And Perry will take the football to get things started here. Seeing who's back deep here for Perry. That's Pierre back there. Dennis Hughes on the other side. We'll pick him up here in a moment. Pierre, one of the deep men. And here's the kickoff. Schweitzer, here's the kick on the way. And taking that back around the 2-yard line, back to the 5, to the 10. Up near the 15, spinning around, and not quite back up to the 20-yard line. So about at the 17 is where Perry will have the football. Quarterback is Jackson.
Yeah, not too bad a field position, especially with this wind once you factor that into it.
Yeah, ball's going to be at the 18-yard line. So it is a Clarion Forest VNA first quarter here on Explore Clarion. Great you could be with us tonight here on EYT. Want to thank Kevin from SFBN, our engineer tonight. He also was here, all the stuff set up, ready to go. Well, he's got given Tyler a run for his money. Jackson is the quarterback. He'll take that snap. He's going to hand it off right up the gut. Not a lot there at all. And that was Hepfel in there on the tackle. Trying to see who got the carry there. I am trying to look through a wall and
that was
something else.
Mott with the carry.
Okay, so that was number 16.
Yeah, tough sledding there. Loss of 3 on that one.
So here we go, second down here. And about 13 here for Commodores. Mott again in the backfield here with Jackson.
Trying to take as much time off that play clock as possible.
He's going to look to run here with that football. Turns over the right side, and he can go. And he'll get up near the 25-yard line. Nice run by him. And that's That's a pickup there of almost 10. So that'll set up a third down here, still a third down and 3.
Yeah, nice little simple patient run. Gets them in makeable down distance here in a third and a very long 3 situation.
So third down here for the Commodores. They'll break out of the huddle. Single receiver on each side. Jackson will work out of the shotgun. Mott in the backfield with him. He's going to send the man in motion. He's going to keep the football. Jackson's going to be stuffed up the middle. Hyman's there, and a bunch of other guys are going to push him backwards. And on 4th down and 4 now, a loss of 1 on the play. We'll see Perry come out here. I would imagine we'll get set up to punt. And that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, so a net of 6 yards on that possession. You got to be ready here if you're Perry. Central Clarion loves to come after these punts. Central Clarion's going to get the football regardless in great field position.
Naibaway back to punt. So Naibaway back to punt. Rex is the deep man here for Central Clarion. Whistle. Not sure. Was there a timeout? Timeout taken by Perry. So they used a timeout here quickly, Bob, but I'm sure they wanted just to make sure. I don't know if they liked what they saw coming from Clarion or just weren't quite ready to go.
Well, then the other thing is the X factors. You wonder, well, maybe there might have been a fake on. Might have wanted to call it off. Might have been a little too late based on how the play clock was running down there. But either way, you can't take the timeouts with you. You may as well take full advantage and use them.
So that'll be Naibaway back again, getting set to punt here on 4th and 4. Just underway here, 9:44 to go here in quarter number 1. Glad you could be with us here on the EYT Media Network, Kerle Tire Football. Well, we also have the screen right here too. I like this. I like how. We're getting rid of Tyler. Kevin's going with us everywhere.
Yeah, but that could also break some of the concession stands up. They count on Tyler's money from nachos, and nacho sales, I'm sure, took a big hit up here tonight since he's not here.
So Naibaway ready to punt. Rex is back to take it. 4th and 4 here for the Commodores. High snap, flag on the play. The punt is blocked, and it's picked up with that football over the left side. And inside the 10-yard line, it was blocked, picked up. We're going to see who comes out with that football.
Mike, they did not have enough men up on the line of scrimmage. Obviously.
Was that Moravans, I believe, coming out with it? It was. Nope, that was Guth.
Yeah.
So Guth got it after the block.
Yeah, what that procedure is, again, not enough men on the line of scrimmage.
So Central Clarion will have that football. They'll decline it, and that football will be down at the 7-yard line.
And if the wind continues to blow, it might be closer to 6.
It's breezy.
The officials are going to make sure it doesn't go any further.
Hindman will work out of the shotgun. He's got Rex sidecar left. And you might see a steady diet here of either Rex and Hindman. Here's the handoff. Rex over the right side. Rex lowers the shoulder, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown here for Central Clarion. That's a quick one, 7 yards, and the Wildcats are on the board.
Yeah, Rex made it look easy on that one. The blocking was there. So he goes in here at the 9:31 mark.
So the 7-yard run. Bish is on for the extra point. Holds there, kicks on the way by Bish. It is high enough, long enough, and that kick is good. 9:31 to go here in quarter number 1. We'll take a quick timeout. It's 7-0 in favor of Central Clarion, and you're watching Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
All right, back here at Brockway, Frank Varischetti Field. Wildcats quickly score. They block the punch and take it in.
Mike, I talked about that in my keys. Look, the special teams group, this group really goes after it. They make a lot of things happen. Doesn't matter whether it's returns, whether it's blocks. They're very exciting. Put a lot of time in it. Wind blows the football off the tee.
Yeah, they may have to have someone hold it. That'd always be a good job for Pat Kerle. Something he could do that he wouldn't mess up.
Yeah, low responsibility.
Yeah, just hold the ball. It'd be but he'd probably be like Lucy and Charlie Brown. He'd pick it up and laugh. A lot of the young kids are like, what? Lucy and who?
Okay, you just lost half our audience. Great.
Pierre's going to let that go into the end zone, and now it's Herring and Pierre were back deep, and they'll take that ball out at the 20 on the touchdown.
There's a flag down on the field here. Usually if there's a flag, it's almost always, in this case, a procedure call, but we'll see. An offsides call typically, but
it's all the way down near the 33-yard line. Penalties brought to you here on EYT by Red Bank Chevrolet.
And
they're going to wave it off. Yeah. Yep, you saw it too. So here we go. It is Jackson again. Mott in the backfield with him. I see Pierre back there too. So they go with those two backs. Just offset. It's like a double sidecar here as Pierre and Jackson will work out of the shotgun. They're going to give that to Mott. Mott hitting the backfield. He's driven down. And how about Hepful will get in there on the tackle for another loss on the play. That's a loss of about 4 all the way back to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, and that's tough. That's where as a running back, the single focus there is just focusing on holding on to the football, not coughing it up. The contact was made that initial. Brings up now a second and very deep, 14.
Ball back at the 16-yard line for the this Perry football team, trying to get something rolling here as we're in that first quarter. About 8:50 to go. Jackson again with Mott, his sidecar left, working out of the shotgun. He's going to roll to the left side, fires the football downfield. Picked off, it's intercepted. And all the way back, it's going to go in for the touchdown. And there's a flag, though, on the play.
And they're going to be on the return after the interception. I suspect it'll stand. Can we take a look at this replay?
Here's the throw. There it is, picked off.
There's the block.
Yep, that was, for Central Clarion, that was Queenan on the interception.
Yeah,
So this one will come back.
Yeah, so the blind side block will march it back, but
Central Clarion will have the football, but it's not the score. So the score taken off the board. No, back Central Clarion up to the 20, make that the 30-yard line.
Just remember the optimist says that's more real estate to work with.
Absolutely. So from the 30-yard line, here comes Central Clarion. Man goes in motion. They're going to hand that football off. That's a lot right up the middle, running with that football. Nope. And then we have whistles again.
Usually it's a procedure call that early on into the play.
They're going to blow that play dead. Dead ball. So there's no penalty? Huh. Well, there we go. We'll see. There's no penalty. So here we go. They blew it dead. Here's the handoff. Or that's keep over the red side. That's Mravitz with that football to the 20, 15, 10, and he's forced out of bounds on the far side. Down inside the 10-yard line. He'll be down right around the 7. Mravitz with a nice run there. So that's about 23.
Yeah, this offense you can see early on, Mike, very crisp as far as their blocking goes. Brings up a 1st and goal situation for him here.
So down at the 7-yard line, here's Hindman. Sending the man in motion. He's going to hand that football off and bang it his way up the middle. And the ball comes out. Then Central Clarion back on top of it, and it's a touchdown. We'll have to sort this one out because ball looked like it came out down there. See who gets credit for the score. Stepping up there. Hyman has the football. So maybe Hyman was the one that recovered it. We'll see. Let's take a look at the replay. It was handed off. It was lob banging around. Came loose. So, not sure. Still not sure. That's at the 8:19 mark, but it is a Central Clarion touchdown. Bish is on for the extra point try. So this game
is
penalty
a little sloppy.
Yeah, penalty ridden here.
Yeah, just not sure who to give credit to on that touchdown, Mike.
Yeah, we're just going to put it as a question mark for right now. That was from 7 yards. So they, with the penalty, moves them a little bit closer to Central Clarion. We'll try for the 2-point conversion. Love was the one running the football for that score, but again, I'm not sure who came down with it. And that's into the end zone, and that's Rex in there for the score. So 8:19 to go here in this first quarter. It is now 15-0 in favor of Central Clarion. We'll take a timeout. You are watching the Kerle Tire Company football game of the week here on exploreClarion.com.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
Right back here at Brockway. Well, we got that all sorted out, Governor. Who got the touchdown?
It was Patrick Durish. Clarification from the coaching staff.
And Harry, it goes off of his hand, picked back up, ball loose. And Pierre's going to fall on top of it. That was Herring coming over, unable to hold on to that football, but Pierre on top of the football at about the 18-yard line. Yeah, Love gets, 7 yards? And Dury says, no, I'll take the touchdown.
So on my stat sheet, I got to draw a little circle with a T, because if I draw a circle blank, it looks like 0 yards on the attempt. So lots of neat little hieroglyphics on the sheets tonight. 8:15 here. Fun ball game if you're a Central Clarion fan. It has been all Central Clarion in the early going.
Yeah, and Perry has been pinned deep back in their own territory for the majority here. Washington in the backfield this time with Jackson. And ball spun around and pushed backwards. Not much there. Getting the carry that time, that was Herring.
Yeah, a little change of pace.
Yep. Second down 9 here for the Commodores.
And you can see a little bit of rain starting to come in.
Yeah.
Michael?
Yeah, we expected that. We talked a little bit about it on the forecast. Pretty lucky this time of year you don't see a little more white mixed in with it.
Bite your tongue.
Washington ready to go out of the backfield. Herring, the quarterback. Going to hand that football off. Nowhere to go. Just nowhere to go that time on that a quick handoff. And running that football that time was Grace here for Perry, and he's going to lose yardage back to the 12-yard line. So that is a loss of 7.
Yeah, so far net offense is -5.
Second down, 16, or make it third down now and 16. Third and long brought to you by Best Wealth Management here on the EYT Media Network.
This is tough because you've got a defensive line right now. It's going to be in the starters' blocks. They're going to come right out quick as possible.
We have a whistle. Someone using a timeout. Perry's going to use their second timeout here already with 6:43 to go here in the first quarter. So it's 15-0 here in favor of Central Clarion as they'll go to the sideline, talk things over. But third and long. And for Perry, you got to try to find a way to flip the field here. You got to try to get out of your own end zone.
You got to do something. And oftentimes, I don't think we'll see it here, but I look back a little old school football. A lot of coaches, a lot of schools will do a quick kick just to change it because that way the defense isn't ready. You've got a chance at least to, pick up a positive roll on that. You're sacrificing it down, but trust me, it's a lot like chess. It's going to help you out later.
Yeah, we'll see what they decide to do here. Perry down here by the 2 scores. The winner of this one gets Karn City next week in the 8-9 AA championship. We'll have that for you here on Explore Clarion. Here's Jackson back out there. He's going to send Twins off to the right side. Look for Herring on that far side. Single receiver off to the left. Here's Jackson looking to throw. Jackson flushed out of the pocket, chased down, and he's going to be hit and dropped. That is Heitman all over him on the sack, all the way back at the 2-yard line. And that's a loss of 10. And now fourth down.
And you know this punt block group is licking their chops. They want a great opportunity here to come up with one.
So they're going to, the punters, really, his heels are going to be very, very close to that back line.
One thing you have to remember here is obviously the snap's got to be on the money first and foremost.
Nayubaway to punt. Rex back at about the 35. Nayubaway, the punt, boy, and it's short too. And it's going to go up. No, it's right in the end zone. It went straight up. And it's out of the back of the end zone. That would be a safety. So Central Clarion will get that ball here as it went out the back. It looked like it went.
The ball.
Yeah, it went straight up. I thought it was coming this way
crazy.
toward us.
Take a look at this, Mike,
here
on the replay. It goes up, and the camera guy lost it even.
Yeah, it goes down. I thought it was going to come out further, and it goes out the back of the end zone. Wow. So the safety makes it 17-0, and then they'll have the free kick here coming up. So that comes at the 5:49 mark. I don't know if we've ever seen anything like that. I'm waiting for it to come out around. Have you ever seen anything? Kevin's looking at us too like, wow. Just went straight up.
I don't even know how to snap that play. I really don't know how to snap the play.
I've seen a lot of football over the years. And
yeah.
This is something new.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it because I had was looking out of the windows in the other booth, and I thought he punts it, and I'm waiting for it to go, and it just comes down right there in the end zone. Well, he had to hurry, and I'll tell you what, give the young man some credit.
You've got to give him credit just to even try and get that off because you have to realize, one, under the best ideal circumstances, it's tough, but you're that deep, there's wind coming. It's a combination of a lot of bad things as they are set up here now.
Well, it's not that. It's the computer program can't handle it. The computer program wasn't.
Here we go as Perry will get the kick.
Well, the computer program no longer exists.
Oh, the things you see, right? You never know.
It has been a tough start for Perry, minus 14 yards unofficially so far.
So here we go with Perry. The officials are getting everyone set here. Oh, they are going to bring the tee out. That is the Uruguay. So he'll kick it off.
I thought they were overloaded on the one side for a while, and I think now they're okay. You can't overload like it used to be way back when. So you got to
even it out.
You've got to even it out.
At least they didn't do that stupid stuff for the No Fun League, that where everyone stands and waits for the kick. That's stupid.
Dynamic kick.
It's not dynamic.
I'm completely against it as well. I mean,
if it was dynamic, you'd have people killing each other out there. Dynamic. That's. Now they're going to move it over to the near hash.
So front line is calling for some of the return guys to creep up a little bit here.
Here we go, Nayibue, ready. It's up the hand, looks at the other side. He's ready to go. Here's the kick. And it's going to bounce around. Picked up by Rex. Here's Rex at midfield. Rex to the 45. Rex lowers the shoulder, and he's out of bounds right around the 40-yard line. So, really, that is the worst field position Central Clarion's had so far.
That's as close to changing the field position as what you're going to be able to get, or what they've been able to get, I should say, here early on in the ball game. And, you know, for Perry now, they got to take a deep breath. They trail 17-0. They got to come up, worry about their responsibilities a little bit. So they go with that four-man front, traditional four-man front alignment.
Robbins wide out on the left side. And we're now ready to go. The official blows the whistle. Here we go. 5:41 to go here in the first. 17-0 Central Clarion. Hyman will work. He's got a bunch around him. He's going to give that to Rex. Here's Rex. And Rex will be hit and dropped. And a nice pickup, though, for Rex. He'll pick up about 5 down to the 37-yard line. Second down and 5.
For Rex, that's 12 yards on 2 attempts. That is only the 5th offensive play. Fourth, actually, technically. 4th offensive play, because Durish is on my stat sheet for the touchdown when it was all one the same play.
Here's Hyman again out of the shotgun. Takes that snap again. This time he's going to give it to Love. Here's Love right up the gut, and Love's going to have the first down inside the 30, down to the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 9 on the play and a first down. That's a Clarion Ford first down. I think maybe the first one we've had.
That'll give him 16 in the ball game.
So a ball at the 28. Hyman comes under center. He's got Love behind him. Ravitz goes in motion. Going to give it to Rex. Here's Rex over the left side. Rex bust outside to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and Rex is into the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown, Central Clarion. That one will go 28 yards. Comes at the 4:33 mark.
And there was no doubt about that one. As Rex saw daylight, take a look at this replay. You can see the crisp blocking, speed.
Yeah, but that speed, too. He got outside. Just blows by everybody down the line. Bish is on for the extra point try. Holds there. Kick by Bish is good. And it makes it 24-0. Central Clarion still. 4:33 to go here in the first quarter. And we'll take a timeout. You are watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DO-BROOK or visit us online. Do Brook, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
All right, back here at Frank Varischetti Field in Brockway. 24-0 the score here as Central Clarion leads it. Here's the kickoff. And that one's going to go into the end zone, so it'll come out to the 20 again.
Mike, we do have an Ascendance Service Center update. It is Red Bank up 8-7 in their ball game.
So, while we have a chance, I want to thank Rovath Auto Body in Reimersburg. Deer season's here, Governor. And you know what? If you hit a deer, they'll help you out with your deductible, too. Bronze Excavating, too. 221-8024 for Bronze Excavating. Maxed Out Storage, Clarion's newest storage facility located on Grand Avenue Extension. Go to maxedoutstorage.com for rental information. More great sponsors. We're going to continue here. Here we go with Perry. Jackson will work in that shotgun. Takes the snap. No, that is not Jackson. That's actually Grace in there. And Grace, it was snapped right to him, and that's a loss on the play of 3. So, boy, it's Perry just having a lot of trouble getting things rolling here.
Yeah, I just think that they're not used to the speed to the game, Mike. You see how quick that defensive interior group responds to snap the football.
Want to also thank Pogo, a family-owned and operated business for all your appliance needs, washers, dryers, refrigerators. Also repair services, 223-9000, 223-9000 for Pogo. Also want to thank Beckwith Supply. Beckwith Supply helping us to bring the ball game here tonight. And backfield, I believe.
Should be delay game.
Yeah, well. Oh, and Jackson fires the ball, and boy, he was hit hard as he released that football. And the ball sails out of bounds, stopping the clock at 3:38. Well, I'm not sure how he even got rid of that one, but good job.
I'm surprised it didn't call delay a game. A lot of times they'll give you really about a half a second or so. Zeros were definitely up on the board. But now it's a tough 3rd and 13 scenario. And again, you're going to see this defense lick chops. They're going to come right at them.
So 3rd down 13 here for Perry. 3rd and long brought to you by Best Wealth Management here on Explore Clarion. And a timeout. That's the final timeout here for Perry here in the first half. They're going to take it here with 3:38. And Bob, I think, just want to make sure here they want to get rid of this football. And, boy, if they can, it's just they have not been able to flip the field, get that ball somewhere to give them a little bit of a chance defensively.
Look, I'm a max protect kind of guy in this situation. I know that it makes it very difficult if you're only going to send maybe 2 receivers out. You need all the help you can get back here right now. You keep everybody there, maybe throw someone, flood a particular zone. You have a short and maybe an intermediate receiver. You don't have time to get the ball deep, so just throw the football short. But the big key is you need to get some max protection in there.
See Clarion huddled up there on the screen.
Well, the good news is that light little mist we had has disappeared. So now we're just dealing with the wind. Of course, you and I are nice and warm, and Nico Cosma's outside.
That's okay. He can handle. He's young. Whereas Tyler says, freeze, Nico, freeze.
I'm sure he's disappointed he's not getting verbally abused tonight.
I don't think Kevin believes how bad Tyler, our other engineer, is.
Cruel, very cruel.
Oh, he's something. So here we go. Perry will work here with Jackson. Jackson and a flag on the play. The procedure penalty called here against Perry. That'll back him up 5 more and makes it a 3rd and 18 now.
Yeah, really tough. And, of course, again, you're trying to get that extra step. You want to get it out from underneath it, and instead the flag occurs, the infraction occurs. They'll march it back.
So it makes it 3rd and a little bit longer. Back to the 12-yard line. 24-0 here as Central Clarion leads. I was driving Lexus nuts last night with that Ott and Nil. She doesn't like either.
You're lucky to still be alive if she doesn't like it.
Well, I got looks. That's all I know.
You're
I got
lucky
looks.
that's all you got.
I was scared. Jake says you're playing with your life. Here we go. It's Jackson again out of the another whistle.
And not looking good, Michael, as Perry will back up once again.
Illegal substitution. Back them up 5 more. 3rd and 23. So from the 7-yard line, here's Perry now 3rd down 23 as they try to keep this drive alive. They're huddled up.
Yeah,
Still 15 on the play clock.
There's just not much you can do, Mike, here as far as the play selection because you don't have the real estate to work with and you're not going to have much time to develop any type of play down the field. You got to hope that you can make a defender or two miss.
Jackson with Washington in the backfield. Here's the pass down the field. Pass is picked off. That's Mravens with the pick. Down the right side, and he's going to take it into the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, he picks him right off and takes it in. Here again. As we look at that replay, Mravens was right there. The ball kind of sailed. And Mravens, bam, takes it back about 25 yards for the score. That comes at the 3:30 mark.
It has been a tough night for this Perry squad for sure.
Bish is on. Here's the extra point try, and that kick by Bish is up, and that kick is good by Bish. 31-0. Central Clarion here up on Perry, and we'll take a timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire Company's Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
For over 50 years, Kerle Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Kerle Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Kerle Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the fun bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the fun bank.
Well, welcome back here to Varischetti Field. Schweitzer on to kick things off. And Pierre's going to take that back at the 7, back to the 10-15. Here's Pierre to the 20. Makes a cut and spins around, gets up near the 25-yard line. So a good return that time for Perry as they get set up here. It's still 3:22 to go in the first quarter, 31-0 Central Clarion.
Yeah, really tough sledding thus far tonight. For Perry, Mike, just not a lot happening.
Touchdown Billy Kale in there, getting a stop. That's one more than his father had as he played.
Minus 17 yards net offense.
Wow. So here comes Perry. Jackson in that shotgun. Washington in the backfield with him. Ball at the 20-yard line, 25-yard line. And Jackson looking to run. Oh, no, that's not Jackson. That's Grace. And Grace is going to be dropped behind the 20-yard line at about the 18. That's a loss of 7. So a 7-yard loss makes it 2nd and 17.
Grace now 3 rushing attempts, minus 17 in the ball game.
Clock rolling here, 2:45 to go in this Clarion Forest VNA first quarter. It's been a long first quarter, but it's been all Central Clarion. Here's Jackson. Takes the snap. Nope, that's Grace again. Grace over the left side. Grace is going to be hit and dropped again for a loss on the play. Back to the 15-yard line. That's another 3-yard loss. Sets up 3rd down and 20.
And again, real difficult to call plays in this scenario, this setting, Mike. If you are going to throw, I think you got to try and throw something quick. You can't allow the play to develop. You can't throw anything down the football field. You're just not going to have enough time for that to happen.
So 3rd and 20 here for Perry. Clock going down to about 2 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Jackson with Washington in the backfield. Wide out to the right is Herring. Single receiver on the left side as well. Oh, the snap goes Boye into the end zone. And it's going to be picked up. He's hit, and that's another safety as he's hit. As that time Jackson able to get it, and that's going to make the score 33-0.
Yeah, just a simple miscommunication on the center quarterback exchange. So safety occurs here at the 139 mark.
And folks, we're still not out of quarter number 1. It's now 33-0 in favor of Central Clarion.
I don't know. I'm sure it's happened in my career, but I'm just trying to think when the last time I would have called a game which the same team picked up 2 safeties.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
It would have to be. Maybe back in those college days. So a minute 39. This has been about a whole football game and a quarter, hasn't it?
It's
it seems like it.
You know, you're going to hear a phrase, things you will never see probably again.
Yeah.
Yeah, real tough sledding for him again. At this point, don't even look at the scoreboard if you're Perry. Just come out, try and play, do the best you possibly can here.
Nayubewe to kickoff. There's the kickoff. Picked up there. Kravitz with the football, weaving his way, and he's inside the 40. Down around the 38-yard line goes Mravitz. So with a minute 34, still lots of time here in quarter number 1 for Central Clarion.
It is, and keep in mind, they have yet to attempt a pass because, to be quite honest, they haven't needed to. As it is a Clarion forward first down.
See a steady run here, too, I would imagine. Love in the backfield. Hindman will come up under center. Mravitz and Rex just off the line of scrimmage. They're going to send Mravitz in motion. They're going to hand that, though, to Rex. Here's Rex with the football. Rex cutting his way down the middle of the field, breaking tackles, and Rex takes it down to about the 21-yard line. That's a 17-yard pickup for Rex.
Give him 57 yards in the ball game.
So just outside of the Dubrook red zone. Ball to 21-yard line. That's a Clarion Ford first down, too, for Central Clarion. Here's Hindman under center again. Run in motion, that's Mravitz. Mravitz over the right side. Mravitz cuts upfield, eludes a tackler to the 5, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. 21-yard run for Mravitz with 48 seconds to go here in the first half.
And he made it look easy. He saw a little crease on that right side of the line. Mike cut it in.
Yep, a nice little stiff arm. Bish is on for the extra point try. Here's the snap, holds there. The kick by Bish is on the way, and the kick is up. And that kick is good. That'll make it 40-0 here in favor of Central Clarion. And we'll take a timeout. Central Clarion in control here in quarter number one. You're watching Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
NPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
All right, back to action. We go 48 seconds to go here in quarter number one. It's a Clarion Forest VNA first quarter. And Central Clarion up here 40-0. And that's Pierre picking it up at the 10, 15. Cuts right to the 20. Back up the middle of the field. He's hit, spins around, hit again, driven backwards. He'll get up near the 23-yard line. 38 seconds to go here in the quarter, and it's a first down here for Perry.
Mike, you got to get something going. You know, take some chances here. This offense has really struggled. They just haven't been able to get anything going with that running game, the passing game. 2 interceptions thrown tonight.
So still first quarter action. Who's in this backfield here for Perry? That looks like Jackson. Ball snap back. Nope, that is going to be actually on that run. That is Herring. And Herring's going to be dropped for a loss on the play. All the way back to what, Robert, here about the 17.
So he's going to lose 6.
So a loss of 6.
That'll be the last play, I'm sure. They'll let the clock run out here as the quarter will come to an end.
All right, so that'll do it. First quarter expires. Central Clarion in control here, 40-0. It's the District 8-9 2A semifinal, and you're watching it right here as we take a timeout on exploreClarion.com.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No. Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
All right, welcome back here to Brockway High School, Frank Varischetti Field. We go to quarter number 2. It's a Hager Paving second quarter here on Explore Clarion, and Central Clarion leads it here 40-0. In this 8-9 2A semifinal, the winner gets Karn City next week. And at this point, something crazy would have to happen.
40-0, and Central Clarion has only run 8 offensive plays.
Yep.
That's mathematically impossible, isn't it?
You would think so. Well, we do have a couple safeties.
Yep, but that's a safety and interception return.
Here's Jackson.
And very tough sledding right now for this Perry squad. Deep in their own territory once again.
Keeping the football right up the middle and nothing doing. Hits a wall of the Wildcats. And he may get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Third down, long. Again, third and long brought to you by Best Wealth Management here on Explore Clarion. Union AC Valley they were leading, 10-0? The last word over Cameron County, I believe. It's our other game on the other Explorer channel. Dave Cadis, Dave Constantino on that call. Jackson ready in that shotgun. Rolls to the right side. Jackson steps up. Jackson hit from behind. He's sacked on the play. Dropped for a loss back near that 13-yard line. That's a loss of about 4 more. Clock rolling here, and now 4th down. Central Clarion will get ready to return this punt. They're going to send Rex back. You're kind of in a quandary here because you got to keep the starters out there a little bit longer.
You have to. You got to let them get a little bit of workout in this one, Mike. Usually, by the end of the second quarter, they're most likely going to be done. I think sometimes it's detrimental if you only work them a little bit.
Brockway back to punt. High snap pulls it down, and that punt is blocked again, and it goes out the back of the end zone. How about another safety, Governor?
You could see that one coming a mile away, partner.
So Central Clarion with another safety on that block punt. You see the replay here. Not sure who got his hands on it. Take a look on the replay. That was a Heppel. Yeah, Heppel was the one to get his hands on it in that safety. 42-0 the score. And Heppel getting his hands on that. And he just tried to chase it down at the end zone, but he hit it too hard.
It just ran out of real estate, that's all.
So Central Clarion will get the ball here again. 10:14 to go here in the second. Hager Paving second quarter.
And again, more points without the offense doing the work.
Yeah. Yeah, you have, the 3 safeties, the touchdown return, or the interception. So right there, you're looking at 12 points.
Well, the good news is you're getting familiar with the procedure to kick the ball after safety.
Yeah. That is a native way back to kick it. He'll tee it up.
He does deliver a ball that is difficult to handle, a little bit of a knuckler. Central Clarion's done a decent job in handling the football and returning it.
Rex is back deep here. Hands up, everybody's ready. Here he goes. There's the kick. And picked up by Rex, dropped it, picked it back up at the 33, back up to the 40. 45, midfield. There goes Rex, 45-40. And he's hit and spun down. Good tackle that time by Smith to get Rex that time, but Rex is going to have Clarion in great field position at the 36-yard line.
You were kind of hoping there if you're parried, maybe the ball bounces. You weren't so much worried about trying to recover that. You just wanted to have Central Clarion start out on the far side of the football field. Again, another short field for him at the 36-yard line. I know a number of the folks at home were saying, well, why isn't that clock running? It does not start until the second half.
Yep.
So that is why.
Wildcats will break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Love in the backfield. Hyman will go under center. Rex went in motion. Here's Hyman looking to throw. First throw of the ball game. Firing it downfield. Bish breaks free, and it is just off his fingertips. He had to wait for it a little bit. And the defense finally caught up there. Good job getting back there on the coverage with Smith.
Yeah, I think it's a nice play call actually to work on that passing game a little bit in with a little bit of cold weather and wind combination factored in. So the ball does fall incomplete.
Ball back here at the 36-yard line, second down and 10. Love in the backfield. Hyman under center. Rex goes in motion. They're going to give it to Rex over the left side, and Rex has room. Cuts inside. Rex to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Rex is going to go in for the touchdown. 36-yard run for Rex.
And that is another touchdown, and it's now 48 Wildcats.
You can just see he sees the field very well, sees that opening, cuts it up, makes a couple of defenders miss, and then it's off to the races.
So 9:43 to go here in the first half, and it's now 48-0. Bish is on for the extra point try. The holder is Briggs Beckwith. Kicked by Beckwith, or by Bish. There is a flag on the play, though. Clarion going to come to the sideline. They're going to.
I think they're going to have to sort this one out.
Yeah. Here's the official. Personal foul. That'd be assist on the kickoff. So 49-0 here, the score, as Central Clarion leads it. So that personal foul be assessed on the kickoff. We'll hold right here. Thanks a few more sponsors here that we have in this one. I'm going to make sure we get to everybody. Carrier Insurance Agency, a notary service. Been helping out their clients since 1934 to get the right insurance fit for their needs. Give them a call, 226-6580. 226-6580. There's a special shout out, too, going out to number 53, Brendan Carrier, for the Central Clarion Wildcats. So, Brendan Carrier, big shout out for you from all the folks at Carrier Insurance. And BGM Custom Wear handles it all, from small personalized gifts to large custom jobs for business, schools, and major area events. Get your custom apparel from our locations in Brookville, Fairmount City, online at bgcustomwear.com.
So, adding insult to injury, of course, that penalty, Central Clarion will be kicking off at the 45-yard line of Perry right now.
Schweitzer's on to.
Of course, this might not be a bad thing, because the odds are the ball's going to go into the end zone. You get the football at the 20-yard line. So there's a positive in that.
Everybody's ready. And here's Schweitzer. Here it is. And looking up, and they're going to pitch it here to Pierre. And he tries to find somewhere to go. Cuts to the left side. He's got a little bit of room. 10, 15, 20. Cuts back inside. And he's going to be hit. And finally, drug out of bounds right up around the 30-yard line.
Nice little bit of razzle-dazzle.
Yeah.
Gives them some real estate to work with.
Yeah, that was Herring. Took the initial kick.
That is a nifty bit of running. Great play. As they'll take over shop here at that 30-yard line. So I actually benefited from the big play, benefited from the return.
So here we go as Perry with the football here trying to get something going. Jackson in there. He's got, nope, Jackson's going to go out here as a receiver. Washington's going to line up. And we also have Pierre as the quarterback here. Pierre rolls to the right side, comes right up the middle. He's got a little bit of room. Cut back inside, and he'll be stopped. He's going to get about 4 yards out to the 34-yard line. So that's a positive pickup here for the Commodores. Second down and 6.
Yeah, again, just a new wrinkle. You have nothing to lose at this point. As you trail here, 49-0. Try a few different things.
Clock rolling here, just under 9 minutes to go in this second quarter. Hager Paving second.
Notice Jackson has a little bit of a limp. Just wondering if that's why they decide to move him to the receiver position.
Yep, Pierre steps up. He's hit in the backfield and dropped. And all over him. That was Billy Kale in there on the initial hit.
Yeah, touchdown Billy Kale with a solid hit.
That's a loss of 4 on the play back to the 30-yard line, the initial line of scrimmage.
Billy Kerle was somebody who had a real strong ball game last week, couple of key tackles in the football game.
Had a chance to sit with Billy last week after an event at the college. He came and joined his parents and all of us at Applebee's. That kid can eat.
Well, he gets it naturally.
Yeah. It's from his mom.
Going to see a delay game.
Down to 3, 2, 1. They have to hurry. And they're going to let him get away with the play here. And running with that football is Grace over the right side. Grace looks for somewhere to go, and he'll lean forward, and he'll get about 3 yards. That's actually a loss. Yeah, he's going to lose yardage. I thought he was up closer to the 30. So he'll lose a couple. 4th down. Yeah, that clock was at 0 for a little bit, but there's some grace being given here.
Yeah. It's common sense is a wonderful tool, and the officials doing a great job there, not throwing the flag. So 4th and 12, and they're lining up again for that punt.
Way back to punt. Ravitz is back there. And also back there, too. I believe that's Beckwith. It is. Way to punt. Gets it away. And it's going to bounce. And it will go out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. So that's where Central Clarion will have it. So Ibewe gets that punt away that time.
Yeah, that's probably the deepest position I think Central Clarion has started out at.
Yep. So we'll see what they decide to go with here. Still just under 7 minutes to go in the second. 49-0, Central Clarion in control. Do want to thank to our friends at SFBN tonight helping us out with the engineering. Kevin doing a fantastic job. So nice to work with an engineer that's just kind.
And that doesn't spill nacho cheese everywhere.
Rex goes in motion, hands out to Love. Here's Love up the gut. Here's Love carrying a tackler with him. They're ripping at that ball, but Love's holding on. Whistle blows, and they'll have it near first down yardage. They're going to say he gets 9 to the 37-yard line. 2nd down and 1.
It looked like the initial contact was initially that he was going to be stopped there and just kept those legs churning, moved that pile. It was up just a yard shy.
So 2nd down here and 1 for the Wildcats. Hindman under center. Moravins goes in motion. They're going to pitch it to Moravins. Moravins. And he's hit, driven backwards, and I don't think he's going to get the first down. So nice job by Perry that time. That's going to put Clarion into a 3rd down. Very rare 3rd down here in this one.
He will not. That's actually a pretty good play. Pretty good play. So now you have that 3rd and short situation. Now this may be a great time to turn Carter Hyman loose and say, all right, let's see what your legs are going to do here. The good news is he's got the legs and the arm, but the 3rd and short situation between he and Rex, both money in the bank.
So here we go, 3rd down and 1 here for the Wildcats. Hindman under center. He's going to hand that football off. That's Rex getting the carry. Rex breaking tackles, and Rex will have a Clarion Ford 1st down to the 29-yard line. Give him 8 on the run.
And that'll put him over the century mark, gives him 101 unofficially in the ball game. Of course, he's got 3 rushing touchdowns to go with that.
So 1st and 10 here for the Wildcats. Really right now, too, you see them. They just want to use that clock, get themselves to halftime. They're up 49-0.
Yeah, very methodical approach.
Rex the carry again over the left side. Rex cuts outside. There's no one there. Back inside. He's to the 10 to the 5, and Rex is going to go in for the touchdown. 29 yards for Rex on that scamper, and that'll extend that Central Clarion lead.
Yeah, you can just see he takes the handoff cleanly. Hyman freezes the linebacker with that, and Rex just sees daylight in the outside, a little bit of juke and jive, and into the end zone.
Bish will be on for the extra point try. Beck with the holder. Holds there, kicks on the way. The kick by Bish is up, and that kick is good. 56-0 Central Clarion up here on Perry, and we'll take a break. You're watching the Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week right here on exploreClarion.com.
Hi folks, Matt Hummel from Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. We just wanted to wish everyone in the region with the football teams good luck in the playoffs.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
Right back here at Brockway, Frank Varischetti Field, Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle with you. And 56-0 here, Central Clarion with the lead. The District 8-9 semifinal. The winner gets Karn City next week. Back is Herring again and Pierre. Got Joyce DiTullio coming in. She'll be announcing the Wildcat Marching Band at halftime. She does a fantastic job. I think she came in just to warm up a little bit early.
She's no dummy. Officials getting everybody set, ready to roll.
Yep, Schweitzer ready to kick it. Pierre comes up. He'll take it at the 10. They're going to run that reverse, but it's down on the field. Herring with that football comes back to the right side. He's up to the 15 and out of bounds right around the 20-yard line. And again, I want to let you know, too, coming up at halftime, we'll have the Heater Lumber halftime show. We'll have those stats. Check the scoreboard around the league, let you know what's going on with scores. Remember our other game, too, here on Explore Clarion. We're over at Union as they're taking on Union. AC Valley taking on Cameron County.
Yeah, Mike, last update we have in that score, it is 21-6. Union AC Valley up late in quarter number 2.
So 4.5 remains here in this Hager Paving second quarter. Perry will break the huddle here.
Red Bank Valley up 24-7 at halftime in their game.
Grace is in the backfield now. Ball snap back to him. He's going to keep it over the right side. Hit immediately and drop for a loss on the play. Started at the 20. He's going to be dropped back at about the 17-yard line. It's a loss of 3. We're going to say actually back closer to the 16-yard line. So that's a loss. Give him a loss of 4. Yeah, I thought he was initially there at the 17. So Grace, they altered several quarterbacks in there tonight.
They're just trying anything to maybe get a positive play here, and just very difficult sledding.
Here's Grace now. Grace looking to throw. Rolling, cuts back inside. Hit in the middle of the field. Dropped on the play. Lost at a sack. I think there was Rex was in there. Heinman was in there. Clock's going to roll here. That's a big loss, too, back to the 10.
Billy Kale also with a big play there.
6-yard loss on the play back to the 10. So third down here and 24 Perry. And again, third long brought to you by Best Wealth Management. Three minutes to go here in the quarter. 56-0 Central Clarion. Herring now back there at the quarterback position. Going to take the snap. He's going to look to run. Here's Herring looking for somewhere to go, but Heinman stands him up. He'll drop him. He may get one to the 11, but sets up a fourth down here at 19.
I think they're going to just say he is stopped at that line of scrimmage, Mike.
Yeah, they give him just a little bit.
Still plenty of time remains here for the Central Clarion offense. For Perry, want to get off another punt. The last punt, pretty decent. Got a good little bounce. Looking to get another one off.
Baby. 2 punt. Barks the signals. Takes the snap. Gets the punt away. It's going to bounce around. Beckwith's going to pick it up there at the 42. Back to the 40. 35-30, 25-20, 15-10 down near the 5-yard line. And that's where he's going to be dropped. What a run that time for Beckwith.
Boy, you caught that, and you could see the daylight on the sidelines. Mike read it all the way.
So
that ball right at the 5-yard line.
Yeah. Minute 35, tons of time. Hyman continues to lead the crew.
Very subdued and quiet crowd tonight, Mike.
Hyman's going to take the knee here and let that clock run. Clock will roll here, and they'll do it one more time. 56-0 here in the first half.
Yeah, and this is one of these situations, Mike, again, where you don't want to really add insult to injury, and you're up 56-0.
And you got to look at your own offense, too, here. You got a championship game coming up next week. I think they're going to let her get in there. Now it's under the clock running here, and this will be the last knee. There it is. So we'll go to halftime. Central Clarion leads it here by the score of 56-0. And we'll come back. We have the Heater Lumber halftime show coming up on the way. We'll take a look at stats. We'll look at the scoreboard, and we'll talk a little bit more about the second half and other stuff coming up here on Explore Clarion. And with the score 56-0 here at halftime, Central Clarion with the lead. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion.com.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DO-BROOK or visit us online. Do-BROOK, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
For over 50 years, Kerle Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Kerle Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Kerle Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
MPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
All right, back here at Varischetti Field in Brockway. 56-0, Central Clarion leads it. Got the Central Clarion Marching Band on the field here for the Heater Lumber Halftime Show. Let's give them a quick listen before we go to the stats. All right, and there you go. Central Clarion Wildcat Marching Band got a few numbers in with them. We're in the Heater Lumber halftime show here at Varischetti Field. Time to take a look at those Laurel Eye Clinic stats. Governor, how do they stack up?
Well, Mike, the stats do tell the tale in this one, as Perry is looking at minus 48 yards total offense. They have not completed a pass tonight in this one. They are 0 for 3 with 2 interceptions. Do have minus 48 rushing on the ground, Mike. Grace checks in. The Jaden Grace checking in with minus 31 on 7 attempts. Deontay Herring adds minus 5 on 4 attempts, minus 5 out of Chaz Jackson as well, minus 7 out of Devont Mott. And again, as a team, minus 48 yards total offense. It has just been impossible sledding for this group tonight. As we look at Central Clarion, 197 yards all on the ground. Attempted 1 pass and did fall incomplete in this one, but leading the way, Ethan Rex, 130 yards, Mike, 4 rushing touchdowns for Rex. Moravins checking in with 44 yards and a rushing touchdown. Love with 25 yards. Durish, by the way, does not get credit for the carry. He does get credit for a touchdown as he recovered a fumble in the end zone. And the team late in the quarter there as taking the kneel down prior to halftime, minus 2 yards. So here we sit at 197 yards total offense for Central Clarion. Impressive night for him. Defensively, outstanding. 3 safeties in this ball game to begin with. Done so many things right. If you didn't know already, they got a great special teams group and look very impressive tonight.
Yeah, we've seen a few things I don't think we've ever seen before with the 3 safeties. The 1 punt actually went straight up in the end zone and right back down, and was then went back out of bounds for the 1 safety. Been an interesting game, and of course this is the 8-9 2A semifinal here, and the winner takes on Karn City next week. Why don't we take a time out? We're going to come back out. We'll take one more break here, and we'll get the governor's keys to the second half. We'll look at some scoring from around the league and a whole lot more for you. At 56-0 here at halftime, Central Clarion in control. You're watching the Heater Lumber halftime show, part of Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the fun bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the fun bank.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No, Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
Hi folks, Matt Hummel from Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. We just wanted to wish everyone in the region with the football teams good luck in the playoffs.
Red Bank Chevrolet, Clarion County's trusted vehicle dealer. At Red Bank Chevrolet, we're more than just a dealership. We're your neighbors, your go-to team for everything Chevy. From the moment you walk through our doors, we're here to exceed your expectations with unbeatable service, great selection, and a fun car buying experience. Stop by or schedule your visit today. Together, let's drive.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. We're a full-service bank that offers the financial tools you need and the personal attention you deserve. You'll discover we're not just investing in our community, we're investing in you. Clarion County Community Bank.
All right, welcome back here to Brockway, Frank Varischetti Field. We're in the Heater Lumber halftime show. 56-0 is the score here. Central Clarion leads here at halftime. And we're going to have some changes coming up in the second half. Perry and Central Clarion have agreed they're going to go to an 8-minute quarter. The clock's going to run, and they're not going to stop it for anything. It's just going to continue to run. So we'll have 2 8-minute quarters. So it's going to go relatively quickly here in the second half.
And I think that's a great move, certainly out of both coaches. And, again, you don't want to – number one, player safety and all that good stuff. And, look, only bad things can typically happen when the game gets kind of out of hand at this point. And again, there's a lot bigger ball game scheduled to take place next week, obviously, for Central Clarion as they're looking ahead and making arrangements already playing against Garden City. Hard to say where that game's going to be. I got some suspicions, but I'm not going to say anything on the air.
You do? I'm thinking it's the same place as last year.
I would say you are correct.
Everyone's like,
well,
where?
that's my guess, but that's we're just going to say that as a guess.
All right.
That's nothing official.
Yeah, it could be, and you never know. But
and a lot depends, again, everybody's schedules and availability and officials and too many moving parts to speculate too much, but that would be logical, I would think.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, the clock's going to run down here, and then they're going to come right out. Again, 2 8-minute quarters. The clock will not stop for anything here in the second half. Nico's happy because it's windy up there, and he wants to get down as fast as he can.
No, he told me he's going to work the second half with his jacket off just to prove how tough he is.
I'll tell you what, Nico, if you go up, take off everything and just go with your just bare-chested. We'll give you our game checks. But you got to go the whole time and then help tear down without the shirt. He's thinking. Now remember, Bob's is more than mine.
You'll be greatly disappointed if you're counting on my check.
All right. This second half, again, Heater Lumber second half. Stay tuned as well. Next week, we'll have more football coming your way. We'll, of course, have that Central Clarion Garden City Championship. We'll have more playoff action as well. We're going to bring you as much as we can as we go through. And, again, we do want to thank all the folks at SFBN for helping us out this week to get this one on. And, just great for them to be able to do that. Kevin Comley from SFBN. And you again, he's got to go tonight. We're going to pack up. He has to go to Kutztown for the college game tomorrow.
And he's taking a ton of verbal abuse from you. It's a good thing I've been here to run interference. You abuse this poor guy, poor young man.
Oh, we've had fun for a shorter game, and I'm happy to see him. I know you have been with us before, so I know you're at Red Bank. He said, I was scared of that creek. I said, you should be. So just under a minute, and the teams will come out, and it's going to go, again, very, very quickly. See Perry coming up first down there.
And again, this is a good common sense move, I think, between both programs. Well, obviously, the game out of hand as far as from a point standpoint. And again, you're thinking about player safety because obviously, in both sides. So obviously, we know that Central Clarion will be playing next week, and Perry. Look, they're already looking ahead towards the winter sports season, so they've got basketball coming up. So that you don't want to get anybody injured. Your season comes to an end.
Yeah, and they came in here too. They were 1-7 on this season. It was Perry decided to come in to play and took that trip. And you look at it from the player standpoint. Nice opportunity for them, though. Get a ride out of the city, come up. Beautiful country up here, too, this way. So nice ride in the fall and chance to play in a football game here in the postseason.
Think about it. I guarantee you missed at least half of school.
Yeah.
You got out half a day anyways, right?
I'd do anything to get out of half a day of school. One time I've faked,
and it shows. That's why you're such a successful teacher.
I know. I faked injuries.
And Central Clarion will start the second half, Mike, with the football.
Central Clarion loosening up a little bit here, and they did put a little bit of time on the clock. Again, next week we'll have, again, more sports, as I said, coming your way here on Explore Clarion. We'll see what's going on Tuesday, where Clarion area will play in volleyball. We're talking about the ability to bring that game match to you. Last night we had a good one between Elk County Catholic and Clarion area, but Elk was able to win it 3-1, but close the whole way.
It is, Mike, as we look at that Descendants Service Center scoreboard, it is Red Bank Valley 24, Ridgeway 7, and Union AC Valley up 28-7 up 28-12. 28-12.
Keystone looks like they're
Keystone
rolling
is
in.
cruising as they're up 35-0. That's an interesting game. I talked to a number of people this week, and they had conflicting feelings on that. But I keep on. I've told many people this. Look, that Keystone group has a lot of playmakers on it.
they
Give
do.
those guys an opportunity, anything can happen. That's one of those teams that, I mentioned it last week as we talked casually about the up and coming playoffs a little bit in our broadcast. That's the team I don't know that I'd want to face because they just have those guys that have a knack of making plays and they're athletes.
Yeah, that single A will be interesting as comes to the end. The question is who's going to be able to take on Port?
Yeah, that's the big challenge. And anytime for Port, they responded very well and effectively this season. Obviously, everybody wants to play their best game against them, but in the end, they're undefeated and a very strong running game, and they're a team that is built to win in November. I use that phrase all the time, and I had a colleague at work joke with me. He said, "You always say built to win in November. Does that mean you're built to eat turkey?" And I said, "No, built for adverse weather." Well, he goes, "I sort of thought that's what you meant," but he goes, I never know the way your sense of humor is.
That's true, actually. I'll give him credit. I wonder sometimes, too.
We may see, obviously, some of these younger Central Clarion players come in. So we see the coaches talking to a number of them on the sidelines here. Again, this would be a fantastic opportunity for them, too, because, again, anytime, you've worked hard the entire season, you want the opportunity certainly to participate. As we see Carter Hyman jogging back to the locker room.
And that's what they'll do. They're going to split out here as Central Clarion will get the football. And looking back deep here for the Wildcats. Oh, we have Carnahan and
this is going to be mission impossible from a
stat
point.
Carnahan and Kemmer will be the deep men.
Just for the record, I'm not making excuses in advance, but I'm making excuses in advance.
So there we go. We're getting everyone set up here. We're going to go to the third quarter now. That'll wrap up the Heater Lumber halftime show. Third quarter action, and it's Ended Truck Center third. We're going to go 8 minutes. It's going to run. It's not going to stop. So we'll go. It's going to be very quick.
And for Perry, they're very limited, Mike, their roster size. Only a handful of players dressed available on that sideline.
So Carnahan and, as I said, Kemmer back deep. Set to kick. Nayub away. One of my favorite names.
I was going to say, you love saying that name.
I do.
Very efficient.
I hope I'm saying it
tonight.
correctly, too. And if I'm not, I think it still sounds good.
See, you can get away with that. I try and mention name. If I hack and butcher name, I'm crucified.
That's right. So here's Nayub away. Gets it off. And they're going to let it go into the end zone, so Central Clarion will come out. And again, that clock is just going to roll here. Younger players here for Central Clarion are going to get a prime opportunity. Quarterback is going to be Ferguson. $56-0 here as Central Clarion leads it. They'll move on next week to take on Karn City. Ferguson will work in the backfield. It is touchdown Billy Kale. Here's Ferguson under center and goes in motion. They're going to give that to Lechner over the left side. There he goes, 30, 35, 40, and he's out near that 40-yard line. So Lechner with that first down. That's Clarion Ford first down.
Yeah, pretty efficient play there. 20 yards for Lechner. Nice little set of wheels as he goes that outside. And this is great because you're getting these younger players a taste of it.
Ball sits at the 40. First and 10. Ferguson out of the shotgun this time. Low snap, hands it off to Kerle. Here's Kerle over the right side. And he's at the 50, 45-yard line. That's another first down. And they're going to move the chains, and Kerle is going to end up picking up about 18.
I was going to say, you better get that right or he'll never let you forget that one.
Oh, he was yelling at me. We were sitting there at Applebee's.
Kerle, that 18-yard. Right, that's a great average.
It sure is, and that's better than his father had, too.
And I'm sure he'll let his father know that.
He said, keep it coming. Mike, keep it coming. I said, I will. Lechner goes in motion. Going to hand that football off. Running with that football, that is Carnahan, and Carnahan will take it all the way down near the 31-yard line. And that's a gain of 11. Clock rolling here, and it will continue. We'll have one more 8-minute period, then we'll go to our post-game show. We'll wrap things up.
Yeah, so everybody at home, don't get excited. Don't blame the timekeeper. This is supposed to happen. This is the way this goes.
Ferguson under center. Lechner went in motion. They're going to give it to him, and he's got room. Here's Lechner, cuts back inside, and he's going to be spun down inside the 25 to about the 23. That's a gain of about 8.
Gives him 28 in the ball game.
Ferguson will bring in the play.
Yeah, you look back, and they're being rewarded right now for that hard work they did all summer, and especially in those 2-a-days in August.
Ferguson with Kerle in the backfield. Kerle's a sidecar left. Low snap. It gets away from Ferguson, and he gets right on top of that football out at about the 37-yard line. So that's a loss of 14.
And that can happen.
Make it closer to 50. They're going to say the 38. So half the quarter gone already here, down just under 4 minutes. Clock will roll.
Ferguson brings the play in from the sidelines.
Going to split Kemmer out to the right side this time, the lone receiver. Ferguson will come right up under center. It's third down here in 17. Oh, and boy, is he bull rushed and hit. What a big sack that time. Getting in there was big number 77. That was Booker on the sack. Wow, all the way back to the 46-yard line. Loss of 8. Third down 17. No, wait a minute. It's fourth down now. That's right. It hasn't changed yet. So fourth down here. Fourth and a long way.
Well, conventional wisdom in a game that was not under control, so to speak, would tell you to punt. And this is a good opportunity for this group to face a fourth and long adverse situation. And
so Ferguson will come under center. Fourth and 23 here for the Wildcats. Lechner goes in motion. They're going to give it to him over the left side. Here he goes, 40. And written out of bounds at right around about the 35-yard line. So he'll pick up about 9 yards. But Perry will take over here on downs.
Perry takes over, wants to get a little something going. as this now would officially be their best field position of the
Yes.
ball game. The one return, they got out to the 30-yard line. So now they're at the 35.
See who comes out at quarterback here. Looks like it's going to be Grace. It is. So Grace is the quarterback. Here's Grace ready to go from the 35-yard line. He's going to keep it over the right side. Grace turns the corner. And he's going to be stood up and driven backwards, but he will get some positive yards out near the, well, we'll see where they spot him. Okay, what about the 38, maybe 39-yard line? Give him the 39. That's a pickup of 4. Second down here and 6.
His 8th rushing attempt, minus 27 in the ball game.
Grace will go back in the shotgun. Back there with him is Washington. He's the sidecar. Minute to go here in the quarter. Sends Pierre in motion. High snap. Grace pulls it down. Looks for room over the left side. Here's Grace. Weaving his way. Has the first down. Takes it up to midfield. And Grace does a nice job. He's going to end up picking up about 12 on the play. Give him 11. Right up to midfield.
And that is their first down of the ball game.
Yep, that's Clarion Ford. First down, 2 for the Commodores.
Gonna have to run one more play. Slight differential between the game clock and the down clock.
Ball snap back. Here's Grace again. Grace looks for room. He's hit. And Grace shakes off a couple tackles, brings it back across the middle. 45, 40, down to the 35, 30, 25-yard line, and high steps it out of bounds. Nice run by Grace that time to the 20. 30-yard pickup. And that's the last play here of quarter number 3. So we'll take a quick timeout. We're going to come back. Quarter number 4 on the way. You are watching. Are they going to go to the sidelines? Yes, they will. Okay, so we will take the timeout, and we'll come back. Quarter number 4 on the way. 56-0 Central Clarion. You're watching Kerle Tire Company Game of the Week on exploreClarion.com.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
And welcome back here to Brockway High School, Frank Varischetti Field. It is a District 8-9 2A semifinal. Is Central Clarion in control 56-0. We're going to go again. If you're just joining us, we're playing 2 8-minute quarters to finish the game up. Clock will run the entire time. We go to the 4th quarter now. And Perry with a first down at the 20-yard line.
Mike, we have an Ascendance Truck Center update. It is Red Bank Valley up 30-19.
Flag on to play. They had an extra guy out there, and you see him just grabbed him.
Well, I mean, it's nice to have 6 interior offensive linemen. Just not legal, but it's nice.
Come here. That's probably his buddy. Get out of here. And that clock already rolling here. 5-yard penalty. Here's Herring in the backfield. Pierre goes in motion, and that ball was actually hit by Pierre, and Central Clarion gets on top of it. Pierre went in motion, and then the ball was snapped. It went off of Pierre. And with that recovery for Central Clarion, that was Tate Allison.
Seen that happen before, but you don't see it very often. Timing is everything in life.
Yeah, it sure is.
Sadly, I usually don't have it, but that's another story.
Well, Bob, some of us are graced with it, some not.
Over the years, I've worked with all you guys that do have it, and here I am.
I don't think so.
I'm here just to carry your bags.
Well, and I put more bricks in them, too, this week. So
I noticed they were a little heavier.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 here for the Wildcats. The ball sits at their own 33. Ferguson hands that off over that left side. Running with that football is Carnahan. Carnahan will take it out, and he's right out near that first down marker. It's close.
Official says just a little shy.
Nope, they're going to move him.
They do move, okay.
Yep, so give McClarion Ford first down. 10 yards on that one. 5:50 to go here in the ball game. Central Clarion in control. They scored 56 first-half points. Perry decided, and Central Clarion to make it a quick second half. Here's Ferguson with the I formation behind him. The ball pitched back. That's Carnahan again. Carnahan going to be driven out of bounds. Pierre on the tackle, but Carnahan is going to pick up, I'll give him about 6. Yeah, maybe 5. We'll keep changing it on Bob.
He's got 26 in the ball game now.
2nd down and 5. Clock just under 5 minutes. We'll have a quick post game for you. Get you out of here tonight. We'll get Kevin on the road. Ferguson is under center. Hands it off. Lechner getting the carry, and the ball comes out, and it's going to be recovered and brought back around by Herring. Here's Herring turning around. Herring back to the 40, up to the 45-yard line. Still on his feet. Flag on the play to midfield, spinning around, 45-yard line. So the fumble and Herring with the return, and we got flags all over.
Wow. Well, a little bit of everything. So the officials will sort the penalty out. The fumble, the infraction occurred on the return on that far side. If they play the cards right, we can lose a minute on this.
I think so.
Until we get everything.
I think that's what they're trying to do.
It's not a bad thing here.
Yeah, a lot of firsts for us here in this one.
Yeah, this is kind of a modified scrimmage-like approach. As they march it back, and probably by the time they spot the ball, will be under 3 minutes. We're real close.
So it was a face mask. So it takes it down to about 3 minutes to go, and Perry will have the football as they try to get some points here. Boy, that was a Herring. Really tried to get him on the board. Nice run back after that fumble recovery.
You see, he's very elusive.
Reminds me of you. Just the ability just to juke and jive and get people out of sorts.
And then you woke up.
Grace went in motion. Herring in the backfield. Ball snapped back to him. It was a high snap. That's actually Pierre with that football. Here's Pierre. And stays unbounds. 50-45. Cuts back 40. Cuts back across the field. He's at the 40-yard line. 35-yard line. And finally tackled there. Nice run. And on the tackle for Central Clarion was Weston Lawrence.
So he's going to pick up 28.
Yep.
Nice little Bit of running.
Just under 2 minutes.
Yeah, there's not many plays that take 1 full minute off the clock.
No, there certainly aren't. But, boy, he ran a long way to get those yards, too.
The snap occurred just right under 3 minutes. We're down to 1:46. I love this rolling clock.
Back in is Jackson. Washington, sidecar, trips off to the left. Jackson rolls to the left side. He's looking to throw. Jackson fires the football downfield. He's got a man breaking back. It is caught, and it's a touchdown. I believe that was Herring down there with the touchdown. It is 32 yards for the touchdown pass. Comes at the minute 17 mark here of the fourth. So from
You've got the sirens going off now.
Yeah, so it's all kinds of crazy stuff. It comes at the 117 mark here. It will stop here on the touchdown. They will go for 2. In the backfield is Grace. Grace rolls to the left side. Shovel pass into the end zone. It's caught. And that score is good. That's to Pierre. So 56-8 is our score. And we'll take a very quick timeout. A minute 17 to go here in this one. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football on exploreClarion.com.
Since 1946, we've delivered. From commercial to residential, we've got you covered. We proudly serve and support our local communities. Call 844-DO-BROOK or visit us online. Do-Brook, your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier.
At First United National Bank Freiburg, the fun bank, we're more than a bank. We're your neighbor. From savings to home loans, we help you grow right where you belong. Stop in today and feel the difference at the Fun Bank.
All right, back here at Brockway. Perry gets on the board here in this abbreviated second half. It was Jackson going to Herring, 32 yards, and then the 2-point try was good. It was Jackson that flip pass, the shovel pass forward into the end zone to Pierre. So 56-8 the score.
Probably going to see a couple more plays here, and this one will be in the books.
Nayubewe back to kick it off.
Give me that name one more time.
Nayubewe. You like it?
I do.
And like I said, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, but this has a nice roll to it. Nayubewe. Here's the kick. Taken by one of the upmen, and I think that was Ransom. And he'll take it across midfield down to about the 45-yard line. So that clock rolling now, and it's pretty much in the books here. Central Clarion moving on. They'll take on Karn City next week. We'll talk more in the postgame show. You didn't have to worry about too many stats in the second half.
No, but I feel bad for Brock because he's going to have to try and sort this out, and there's going to be no chance, by the way. Brock Jordan does a lot of writing for us here at UIT Media.
Yep.
He may scratch his head twice or 3 or more times on this one.
Here we go. This should be about the last play. Here's Ferguson. Sends a man in motion, and somebody jumped here. The clock's still rolling, though. And I think that's going to be it.
Put her in the books.
They asked to stop the clock. Okay. It's an offside penalty, 1st and 5. $14 seconds here for the Wildcats. This will be the last play of the ball game here. Queenan out to the right in the backfield. It's touchdown Billy Kale. And goes in motion. He's going to pitch that ball back. And that's Queen, I believe, who came around, and he's going to be stood up. That's it. Nope, that was actually on that. Kemmer got the carry, and that is it. We're going to shake hands in the middle of the field, and that's your ball game. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll wrap it up. Governor's got to add up a few stats, and we'll get that Fun Bank postgame show on the way. You're watching Kerle Tire High School football right here on exploreClarion.com.
For over 50 years, Kerle Tire and Clarion has been keeping you rolling with quality tires for all your driving needs. And now, we're more than just tires. From state inspections to oil changes to brakes and total car care, Kerle Tire is your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle safe and running smooth. Experience hometown service you can trust and quality you can count on. Kerle Tire, the area's largest selection of tires. Stop in today and see why Clarion has trusted us for over 50 years.
MPRC helps me with the flexibility of the class times. I'm able to balance work, our hobbies of racing, and our family time in general with being able to take classes when it's convenient for me.
Affordable opportunities are endless at Northern Pennsylvania Regional College. If you're looking to start next semester or next year, apply now at discovernprc.org. discovernprc.org.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
And back here at Brockway's Frank Varischetti Field, we go to the Fun Bank postgame show, the First United National Bank, and we're live from the Northern Pennsylvania Regional College broadcast booth. Final score here again, Central Clarion a winner, 56-8, as they knock off Perry Academy here in this 8-9 semifinal. Take a look now at the Laurel Eye Clinic stats. Governor, how do they stack up?
Well, Mike, it was a tough night for Perry. They finish unofficially with 57 total yards of offense, 25 on the ground, 32 through the air. On the ground in no particular order, Mike, it was Chaz Jackson, -5 yards rushing. Devontae Mott checks in with -7 yards rushing. Deontay Herring checks in -5, 14 yards out of Jaden Grace and 28 yards out of Pierre. Jackson would finish the ballgame, Mike, 1 of 4 with 2 interceptions, did have 1 touchdown. That touchdown, by the way, was brought in by Deontay Herring. Herring scores from 32 yards out. Again, 57 yards of total offense. And for Central Clarion, it was all on the ground because they didn't have to pass. 258 yards on the ground. Did attempt 1 pass in the ballgame, fell incomplete, but certainly was not a factor at all. Leading the way, Ethan Rex, 130 yards, 4 rushing touchdowns as well. Moravins checking in with 44 yards, 25 yards out of Love. As a team, -2 as they took that knee late in quarter number 2. Ferguson, due to a poor quarterback exchange, as the ball went past him, -23 yards rushing. Lechner checks in with 37 yards, Kale with 18, Carnahan 26, and Kemmer with 3. Again, Hyman only attempted 1 pass, did not have to pass in this one. As a team, again, finishing with 258 yards of total offense. Very impressive night for them. Mike, you got a little bit of work to do. Not as much because you did that bulk of that scoring summary, obviously, the first half, but a lot of points.
Oh, yeah, tons and tons and tons, and 56 points in that first half. The only scoring coming in the second half. Again, Laurel Eye Clinic with the stats, and Gason's Autobody second half scoring. Herring took that pass from Jackson, 32 yards for the touchdown. Then the 2-point conversion went to Pierre. 56-8 is where we finished things up. Time now for the Hager Paving player of the game, Bob. Stats look over there. You looked over things. Who do you like?
I don't think there's any doubt in this one. It was Ethan Rex. Rex with those 4 touchdowns. Mike, he was a factor defensively, as he always is. He was a factor in the return game. Ethan Rex is your Hager Paving Player of the Ball Game.
All right, so there we go. As Rex, the player of the ball game, to wrap things up here in the First United National Bank postgame show. Abbreviated postgame show. Of course, usually we have Brock down there with our interviews and stuff, but with our split squad tonight, he's over at Union AC Valley, and Union AC Valley was beating Cameron County, and Keystone was also beating Kane. So a quick check there of those two, as it looks like they'll be moving on to the single A playoffs as well.
Yeah, certainly lots of action. Again, Red Bank Valley winning, Keystone winning.
Yep.
I have no clue where we're going to be next week. I can tell you that.
Well, we will have the championship for you for sure. And then we know we'll have at least one other broadcast. So stay tuned to us here on Explore Clarion. We'll let you know what's going on. And, Governor, that's going to wrap up the First United National Bank postgame show. And, again, 56-8, the final score here for Central Clarion. And, Governor, how about getting us out of here?
And I do want to thank everybody who made the broadcast possible tonight, especially, of course, the sponsors on this one. Got to thank Kevin Conley, who made the long trip out here. Want to thank our cameraman, Nico Cosma. For my broadcast partner, Mike Kalinowski, this is Governor Bob Dunkle saying, hey, let's be careful out there.